The parable of the falling wall, the wise man and the fool. There was once a famous wall that was built 2,000 years ago in the far west, away from the Garden of the East. A wise man stopped and stood before the wall, where another man was also standing, looking and observing the great big wall. The wise man noticed that the wall had a small crack on top, and just then the earth shook, and some dust and a few pieces of pebbles fell down on top of the two men. The wise man said, "We better move, because this wall is now broken and has a small crack in it." But the other man said, "No, I am faithful to this great wall. It is still standing strong, so I will stay." The wise man quickly moved and walked away from the wall and looked back at the other man still standing under the wall. Just then, the earth shook again, and this time some dust and a few rocks fell down on the man by the wall. The wise man said, "Surely you will move away from the wall now that you see that it's going to fall." But the other man said, "No, I will remain here because I am faithful, and just because some dust fell and some pebbles and rocks fell does not mean the wall is going to fall apart." Just then the earth shook once again, and this time some dust and a great huge boulder fell down and crushed one of the man's legs. The wise man yelled at him, "Hurry, get away from that wall. It's going to crumble and crush you if you don't crawl away now." The poor man was in so much pain, but in his blind faith he said, "You silly old man, why would I leave now? I told you the wall would not fall. It was just a crack and a few simple falling rocks. The great wall will stand, and so does my belief in it." Just then the earth shook again, and this time a huge chunk of the wall fell upon the faithful man, crushing his face on the side. The wise man screamed, "Hurry! Leave now before it's too late." But the man under the wall replied, "I am still faithful, and I will turn the other cheek. And like I said, the wall is still standing, so you were wrong, old man." The earth shook and rumbled violently one last time, and the great wall fell and crumbled and crushed the faithful man to death. The end. The Parable of the Falling Wall by Christopher Lord, Trutheracy. So, a solid wall has no cracks, no deformations, or no holes or blemishes in it, or on it. Once a wall has a small crack, it will only get bigger. It will only grow larger until one day it crumbles apart in pieces. The falling wall of religion. The shaking earth is the knowledge and wisdom. The great wall is religion. And once the first signs of dust and falling debris was detected, one should have read the clear signs of a defective, failing, falling wall. If the great wall of religion was so perfect, then it would be from God. But the holy, man-made religious wall is full of holes, mistakes, and blunders. A wise man would believe in a solid, perfect wall, while a fool is crushed by faith and belief in a holy, crumbling wall of ignorance. What does it take for a fool to learn? He doesn't, until the entire wall crushes him and his ignorance. The fool who lives under a rock.